How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are looking forward to this one. This is going to be a Conqueror Bug tutorial. It's been long overdue, so without further ado, let's get started. So runes and items that require spell damage or ability damage generally only allow pets to activate the effect once every 5 seconds. So for example, Electrocute, Conqueror, any of those, if your Mistwalkers attack, they would generally only grant 1 stack as a group per 5 seconds. So this is what brings us to the Conqueror Bug. So it's called the Conqueror Bug because I discovered it on Conqueror, but it works on all the other ones that I just mentioned. So the way it works is when you raise Mistwalkers using your Q, because you used a spell to raise them, and because it is based around your Q ability, those Mistwalkers all share the exact same Conqueror cooldown, or ability cooldown. Whereas the Conqueror Bug utilizes that if anything else were to raise a Mistwalker, then it shares a separate cooldown from the rest of the individual Mistwalkers. The only way you can do this that I know of at the moment is if your Maiden of the Mist raises a Mistwalker from a nearby minion dying. As long as the damage that killed that minion was dealt by anything other than a Mistwalker or the Maiden, it will share a completely separate cooldown, a Conqueror or Electrocute or whatever ability or rune you're trying to activate. So to abuse it, you just have to have the Maiden of the Mist out with no Mistwalkers alive, and you last hit a minion or monster, which will raise a ghoul. Now that ghoul is on its own cooldown. So then if you do the exact same thing and raise another ghoul in the exact same way, that ghoul is separate to the first ghoul, so you effectively raise 2 ghouls with 2 separate ability cooldowns. But rather than just tell you, let me show you a few examples. So you can see in this clip, I won't last hit a single minion here. Instead, I'm going to let the Maiden of the Mist last hit every single minion, or monster in this case. And you're going to see at the end, my Conqueror only grants 1 stack per 5 seconds. You can see this through the buff bar at the bottom where it shows the Conqueror icon. So I'm going to summon the enemy dummy now to replicate a champion. And you can see at the bottom there, it's only granted 2 stacks of Conqueror. And the next round of stacks won't happen until 5 seconds later. So compare it to this clip where you're going to see I last hit every single raptor here using Yorick's auto attack. So it can use Yorick's E, you can use Yorick's Smite if you're playing jungle, or you can use his Q. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if you yourself as Yorick deal the damage that kills the minion or monster. So when I place the dummy down here, you're going to see instead of 2 as it did before, we're going to get 8 stacks of Conqueror. This means with a single E, auto, and ghouls jumping, you've fully activated your Conqueror. Now I know a lot of you are top Yorick mains, so here's an example in top lane. You can see the minions are coming. I'm not going to last hit a single one here. And you're going to see at the end of the clip, all the Mistwalkers are sharing the exact same ability cooldown. They will only grant 1 stack per 5 seconds of Conqueror. Now compare that to this clip where Yorick himself is going to last hit all these minions. And instead, all the minions are going to have a separate Conqueror cooldown. Now, the reason this is not really abused that much is because a lot of the time in top Yorick, as soon as your Mistwalkers attack a lane minion, they're going to run down that lane. But for Jungle Yorick, you can keep the minions on your side and you can run around the map with them, so it's a lot easier to abuse. So you'll see as they attack them here, 8 stacks in less than 2 seconds. It's pretty nuts. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll be back next Wednesday for a stream on Twitch, so if you haven't followed me, please follow me there. I'll be streaming the exact patch day live, which will be 1 day likely earlier than most of you guys, since I get it on career quite early. But until that video, or that stream, I'll catch you guys in the next video.